I just realized I swapped out Ichiro into his casual wear. He's not. You're not in your casual wear. That's not you. So let's switch. Or no, we'll switch it back later. Or no, you guys are still in the gym. Did you guys want to see any more super moves? I'm not going to do all of them because we have to play this session.
Who didn't we see?
Like half the class. The only ones you saw were Ryunosuke and Elias, I think.
Oh, we did see Elias?
I actually don't remember if we saw Elias's.
No.
We did like all of ours. We did Ryunosuke, and
I think that was it. I think
might have been it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. We were cutting it pretty close. Milk is too.
Let's just let's just not do too much detail. We don't even have to pull them out. It's just
yeah.
So yeah, let's go with Elias.
Elias.
Yeah.
You guys watch Elias walk up. Clean Knight gives him the preemptive. Oh. What did Elle say? Can you please stop taking my money? Thank you very much. Your favorite mod. Are we stealing your money? Why have I not seen any of this money? Oh, well.
Because it's subscription.
Thank you.
Because you're getting.
I thought he highlighted it. Thank you.
$2.13 for it.
Elf is in the only contract, not actually, but the only contract where he does work for us and still pays us. Being a mod in our Discord.
You might think this violates some laws, but it doesn't.
I love volunteers.
Oh, I love it. I love volunteering my own hard work. Alright. Ichiro's in horn form. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, technically, always, almost, but I'm in bull form. You guys watch Elias get briefed on how to handle this, or at least go about doing his super move. Doesn't know exactly what Elias has planned. Elias kind of gives the I mean, is this really fair? It's not even, whatever. The robot starts moving towards him as he requested, and as it runs towards him, he just holds his hand out, and in like a full 5-finger touch along the chest, the robot just stops moving. He turns back to clean it and goes, "This kind of doesn't work when it's all, you know what? Whatever." He unleashes a flurry of blows onto the thing's chest, and right as he snaps his fingers, you see that the momentum has been localized into one place, as if it was only applied to a specific section of the body, and a hole is punched straight through it as he turns around and snaps his fingers. And he calls this this super move is called Demon Time. He gets some whoops, some hollers, some claps, a lot of golf claps from a lot of the more decent members of your group.
Man, he's on Demon Time.
Anyone else you want to watch? Do you guys want to like kind of skip the cutscene here? Just kind of scroll through.
Yeah.
Tsuyoshi elects not to go for obvious reasons, being that he could not perform any kind of move if he wanted to, being one person.
I'll punch him.
Regular punch. We see super moves from
Intelligent punch.
Well thought out blow. We see moves. There is a variable amount of very funny moves that go about. You watch as Amara disappears. She runs away from where everybody can see her, and then comes back driving an insanely small car, followed by a bunch of other little cars in almost like a stampede. It hits the test dummy, who goes flying and launches out of the gymnasium in a robot-shaped hole out of the ceiling. Like, you know, the full body cut out down to, like, the finger. There is... Who would you like to see? Hittori, Akihiko,
Yeah.
Sukara. Or no, did Akihiko go?
No.
Okay. Hittori, Akihiko, Nanashi, or Sukara?
Hittori.
Aliyk?
I'd like to see Sukara.
Sukara?
Yeah, me as well.
All right. Oh, do we not have a dono link anymore?
Huh?
Huh?
Rerouted to my PayPal.
Not down there?
Shut
I mean,
up.
It's down there.
Oh, is it just in the description?
It's just, you just scroll down on the stream.
Yeah. Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't know if. Okay.
It's in our link.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had been destroyed.
Do we
or
have a
something.
bot command? for
Oh
that?
no, you have to click the donate button. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot that it wasn't a link. Anyway. So 2 for Sukara. Oh, maybe I should start a riot. Who am I? Why are you announcing? oh, the server. All right, Sukara is up first. You guys watch him as he goes up. He instructs Knight to give it the aggressive command, and as Sukara is standing there, he's clearly taking deep breaths in and hyper-focusing in on some kind of visualized emotion or visualized ideal of what he's trying to do. And as the test dummy gets ever closer, running up, almost striking him, you guys watch as, just like he did back in Gunma, his whole body shifts and ripples. The head, the back, the chest, the legs, the arms all take a chitinous, dark blue, dark purple form that resembles very much a Hercules beetle. His whole body kind of goes hard, and he looks like a chimera. And this is his chimera beetle form. He unleashes an unholy amount of very strong punches directed at various parts of this thing's body, until finally he throws his horn underneath it and, almost ripping up part of the ground, fires this thing off. It goes straight through the wall. Sorry, not the wall, the ceiling above. But this hole is right next to where Amara's hole is, so it's a giant crater circle next to a perfect one-to-one cutout of the last robot. Next up is Hittori.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is a little bit more graphic. I don't know if you guys have necessarily witnessed this happen. Hittori, as you guys know, not a very big guy, pulls out what appears to be a small slab of like a raw steak. He draws his mask off of his body and he turns away from the crowd of people. He gives you guys like, please, I can't do this while you're looking. And Knight goes, oh, right, sorry. Guys, if we could all just turn away for a moment, that would be great. Kyo goes, is he fucking serious? Does he think a villain is gonna turn around when he needs to? And Knight goes, Kyo, we have practice for a reason, please. And he gives the like, ugh! Turns around. You guys turning around?
I'm
I'm
try and sneak
kinda
a
curious.
peek anyway.
Yeah, you want to give me perception? Or no, sorry. Can you give me stealth?
Damn.
Yeah, you have shit stealth.
Yeah. 6.
Miss Homura, could you please turn around?
My bad.
You guys hear the sound of and finally the sound. You can, at this point, you realize this transformation's already begun, and you turn around to see his body is changing and morphing. He grows sizably larger. Hittori has now become a Carnotaurus. He's noticeably larger, and seems to redeem himself with some kind of control. You know, last time you saw him in this form, he was kind of going a little nuts. So to see him in control now is a little odd. He turns to you guys, and with tiny arms, does a little, like, circular hand bow, as if to show some kind of clear sentience and control over himself. A reassuring little, like, hello. And that's when he leans over to Clean Knight. He's a hulking mass of flesh, by the way. He's huge. I don't know if you guys know this, but Carnotaurus are about... How tall? Where is it? 10 feet tall? So, yeah.
What was he eating?
You don't know. He leans over and goes, Clean Knight, if you would, please. And Clean Knight goes, of course, Hittori, are you sure? And he goes, well, it wouldn't be a super move if it wasn't entirely super. Please, if you would. And Clean Knight kind of turns to the rest of you. He's a little unsure about this and goes, all right, Hittori, if you're entirely sure. And he pulls out from something clearly given to him, a small thing of red steak meat-esque, makeup, and throws it into the air. He then watches as Hittori eats it, and Hittori, like, struggles, and all of a sudden, you watch as his body expands and grows, shedding the horns as they fall onto the ground, and his skin kind of, like, explodes off of him as if he's metamorphosizing. Now, he is an Allosaurus, or an Allosaurus, and he reaches about 16 feet tall.
It's a big boy.
Crazily enough, not even... Oh, sorry. This isn't even, like, the tallest Allosaurus is. This is just... This is a rather tame version of an Allosaurus. It's a creature from the late Jurassic period, some odd years ago. And Hittori is beginning to explain this before Clean Knight goes, Hittori, if you would. And he goes, oh, yes, I'm so terribly sorry. Hittori then promptly walks over to the beast, to the artificial intelligence, the robot, and just fucking grabs it in between his jaws and tosses it against the glass wall that's set up, and it shatters into pieces.
Ouch.
With that, he goes, if you would, I'm terribly sorry to ask again, but could you all look away? This is rather unsightly of me. And some of the kids turn around. Kill gives the, like, oh my, again? Would you guys like to follow suit? He doesn't seem to turn back and see if you're watching.
No, I'm gonna try and look again.
All right. Clean Knight throws a bucket over to him, and it rolls perfectly, landing facing upward. Give me stealth.
Oh my god. 3.
He goes, Miss Homura, could you please?
Oh my god.
My bad.
Bros hucking.
He promptly and very quickly, what is the nicest way I could say this? Evacuates his stomach. No, not Hakutua. He evacuates his stomach and empties the meat into a bucket down below, quickly reverting into his form. Let's see. He is now his costume is a little expanded. You can see the, like, where it needs to be reinforced. He doesn't clearly do this often in the calculations. We're a little off, but regardless, he returns to his regular size, and we finish off with who wants to see. Ooh, we got a donation. Shadow Shaye, thank you for the $10, man. First $10 I don't need for the bills. You guys need it more. It's so true. Let's see. God, that's the first donation we've gotten in a while. I have to remember to put that in the VOD. Does anyone in our chat want to see any other last... whoever's going last for their super move? I will say there are a few people who elect not to perform their super move. That is Iya Yazutsu, Goro Ichigo, and actually I think everyone else is pretty good. Akihiko, you guys want to fucking destroy this gym so bad.
I want to
Nanashi.
see what about Mitsuru?
Mitsuru? Yeah. Too bad
Yeah.
you already voted. All right, we've got 3 votes for Nanashi. Very excited about this one. Nanashi steps up in her garb. She gives a very polite bow. You can tell that all of the eyes on her have her beaming. She is so happy. You can see the like radiance behind her as Clean Knight gives the like, all right, everybody, pay close attention. Blink once and you might not be able to see it. And then Clean Knight turns to her and gives her the you know when a dog wants something, or like when a dog is like like a cattle dog is watching sheep, he's eyes locked on her because he very much so does not remember she's there half the time. Nanashi goes up, steps onto the area. She twiddles her thumbs a little bit. She's like, she's not saying it, but she's giving them like, oh my god, everybody's looking at me. She brings down her skull, or her like skeleton face mask. And she goes, all right, this is called silent execution. She pulls her mask back up, and in a flash, Nanashi disappears. And suddenly there is a hole put right through the head of the test dummy. She reappears back where she was standing. She wipes off her lower pants and a little bit on her side. And then she gives another deep bow, excitedly returning back to her seat as some of the kids in the class share exchanged looks of horror.
that was really accurate.
Yeah, you guys hear Kyo lean over to Amara and go, dude, remind me never to fucking do anything to her desk. Amara leans back, or sorry, Ryunosuke leans over and goes, remember, no Russians. No.
I kind of thought we weren't supposed to kill people.
Did you say that to the kids next
Just
to you?
kind of like out in the open.
Yeah.
Well, it
Just
could be to any
do that.
body part.
Just seems like
technically.
you're killing them.
Seems like you're planning on killing people.
That's a big
You don't wanna-
no-no.
I don't know. I just have some concerns.
So reminder, for those of you who don't know, we've been practicing super moves. Super moves in our system work kind of weirdly. Super moves are attacks that you can only use like once per battle. You get one at the start of your like freshman year journey, and you can't change it once you do it. Once you finish it and label it your super move, you cannot change it, because these are also legally registered with the Hero Association. These are like, you know, essentially like you're registering yourself as a weapon. You can get more super moves, but it happens as soon as you get a move to level, or sorry, as soon as you get a base stat to level 5, that allows you to use another super move. You have advantage to roll for damage and to hit when you roll, or when you use these moves in battle. But you can only use it once. Oh, and you can't swap it out. Those are the only real big problems. But you guys finish up class. Clean Knight, you hear the like beep 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 from Clean Knight's watch, and he goes, "Oh, great heavens!" No, he goes, "Oh my, look at the time. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. I want you to be ready bright and early for the buses. We'll be heading out 7 or 8 a.m. as in it leaves at 7 and we arrive at 8. I want you to pack lunches. If you don't, I can get you some stipend for a meal at the arena, but please don't. I only have so many. Other than that, bring your hero costumes and be ready. Rest up. Yeah, just remember, give it your all. I want to see 100% out there. We're going to be going up against a lot of tough schools. Shadow Shy, thank you. Or Shaye, thank you for the $1. So I might become second.
Yeah.
Become a second money man. Matthew, watch out. Yeah, dude. you're crawling up the ranks. I can see it now. And with that, you guys are sent back to the dorm. You have the rest of the day. You have free time and your evening. Is there anything that you guys wanted to do? Anything you wanted to buy beforehand? If not,
Maybe
you can upgrade.
we should pack lunches.
True.
We should go to the store. Do we have a lunch box to put them in?
A lunch box?
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, realistically, we probably would have one.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but like,
do you want to buy a themed one?
yes.
It would take your time to go and buy one, and you could spend the rest of the night. If you didn't want to like do any practicing, any attempts to like lower stamina costs, any of that.
I suppose that could be time well spent.
Someone goes, "What if we gave Nanashi a bomb?" Just
I
a
mean,
stick it like a Semtex.
Would the bomb explode completely invisibly and silently?
No.
Yeah.
But getting it
But you
on
wouldn't know about the bomb until it
Yeah,
exploded.
that's
Yeah.
And by that point, it's usually too late for people.
yeah, it's usually
For
too
the
late.
most part.
You know, it's 60-70% of the time it's too late by then. I imagine that it's like it cuts to those animations of what are they in Halo, the grunts where you stick them and they're like, oh, and they try and pull it off themselves. I will say, just as a show of how to do it, do any of you, this isn't going to cost your action, want to use any of your 8 quirk experience to increase damage on any of your moves?
Yes.
All right, well, we'll start with Kosuke. Kosuke, what moves do you want to increase the damage on?
Let's see.
And I guess Ichiro, the same goes for you. You can think about it while Aliyk is thinking about it.
I was curious. Is it for like one form's attack specifically?
Yeah. I would also, I have a set number of how to do it, but do you want to increase any forms, like how long you can go with them?
Yeah, actually, that would be great.
All right. What form would you like to increase the usage of?
Freaking. Actually, it's the punch one. Moose form, baby.
Moose form? Yeah. That's gonna cost 2 XP.
No. Wait. That's it?
We have 4. Yeah.
You have 8 actually.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a lot.
Yeah. Do you want to
Whoopsie
use
doodles.
2 of those for Moose?
I do.
All right. So once it hits 3, at 1 and 2 it costs 2. At 3 and 4 it costs 3. At 4 and 5 or 5 and At 5 and 6 it costs 4. And then you obviously can keep going, but it just continues.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Do you have any other ones you want to upgrade?
Low key. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do beetle form and bull form.
Beetle form and bull form. So bull form, you have a limited. You're 5 rounds. Do you want to upgrade? You say bull form? You sure?
Yeah.
So 5
well,
rounds.
I didn't realize it was 5 rounds.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah. Beetle form costs 2 right now, so you're going from being able to use it for 2 rounds to 3. So that's 2 more XP. So you have 4 XP left.
What about deer form, huh?
Do you want to upgrade any damage?
Oh my god, yeah.
So deer form you can use for 3 rounds, which means it would cost.
Wait.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Could I do could I upgrade Mega Punch to do more?
Yeah. Let's see. Where's Mega Punch?
Sure.
Mega Punch. Oh no, this
to
is
read it first.
yeah, no, this is the one that is a special one. This is stat based.
Okay, so like an attack. Yeah.
It increases based on half of your power, half of your. Oh god, what is it in My Hero? Is it power? It's your base stat. Yeah, power. It's half of your power, so you get 2 extra damage die for all your punches because you have 4 in power. If you get 5, you get 3 extra die.
Okay. What about freaking
Anything that has die already, you can increase.
dividing head swing?
And what is that for? Oh, that's 2d10. To add a d10, it would cost 4.
Okay, so yeah, let's just use all 8.
All right. So dividing head swing is now 3d10 plus power.
Do you have a running list of this somewhere as well?
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you guys when you finish up. All right, Kosuke. Do you know what you want?
I wanted.
You guys have it so much easier because you don't have forms, but
Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, I don't know, like maybe Ichiro's point distribution should be run a little differently, because
yeah, I mean, you guys are also gonna start
'Cause I was
getting
like-
these way more. We didn't have these back in the beginning.
yeah, I don't know, or maybe just like give Ichiro proportionally more.
Yeah.
Because he has a way higher pool. But
Of
yeah, no,
moves.
I wanted to increase damage of Ice Shuriken and Freeze Jet Kick.
So Ice Shuriken, it's 1 XP per D4,
Oh, okay.
but it caps out at 6. Oh, sorry, you're increasing the
Wait.
flat damage. Okay. It's still, it goes up by, like, let's see. You create 4, they're 2 damage each.
Yeah.
What's your control?
4. No. Yes, 4.
Okay. That was irrelevant to what we were talking about. Sorry, I was just curious. Yeah, it's 2 XP. It's basically an XP per damage. If you want to increase that with just like 1.
I want XP per damage.
Yeah.
So
Just to stop you from going fucking insane, you know?
Wait, so could I get it up to each shuriken is 4 damage?
Yeah. 2 XP.
If I use 3 XP, right?
To 4, it's already at 2. With 1 XP per damage. 2. So you would take 2 damage, or 2 XP and turn it into 2 damage. So you would have, yes, you want to set it to 4?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 6 XP left.
And then I'd like to up my Freeze Jet Kick damage.
All right, Freeze Jet Kick.
2d8 plus
2d8.
technique.
D8s are 3 each. So you could realistically get up to, with your 6 left, 4d8 damage. Unless you want to split it somewhere else. Unless you want to
Yeah, I'll just take. Unless what?
Oh, I was gonna say, unless you wanted to throw one of those D8s into Devouring Chill. I will say, for every QXP you cost or spend on this move, it adds to your stamina cost, though. I probably should have put that in with Ichiro, but you only put in a few. You also didn't use them for, like, the only one that he did was the head swing.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'd like to get. Yeah, I'll just get freeze jet kick up to 3d8, and then devouring chill.
To 2d8.
Yeah.
All right. Devouring chill now costs 3 stamina, but does 2d8 plus control, and freeze jet kick costs 5, but does 3d8 plus technique. Shaye?
Can I increase the duration of chainsaw?
Chainsaw Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 6 stamina per round. Are you trying? Oh, you have the limit for 2 rounds. Yeah. It's 2.
2 quirk XP?
It's kind of like Ichiro's. Yeah. You can use it for 2 rounds, so it costs 2, and then once it gets to 3, it costs 3. Once it gets to 5, it costs 4, etc. Every 2 levels, or every 2 rounds you extend it, it costs 1 more XP. Do you want to get it to 3 or 4?
3.
All right, so now you have 6 left. And the stamina is now 7 around.
Okay.
Sly the
And
guy.
is there
Hi, Sly.
a way to like increase the limit on how many times I can heal?
Yeah. How many times?
Yeah, like it because I have 3 per day.
Yeah. It's the same thing, essentially. Just
Okay.
this is just
Is that 3
just one.
XP then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. You got 3 left. Do you want to increase any damage?
Yeah. I'll increase damage for chain throw. Actually no, chain launch kick.
You don't have enough.
I don't.
Oh no, you
is
do.
it-
You have just enough.
Okay. Cool.
Chain launch kick is now 2d10. Costs 6 stamina to use, and you are out of XP. All right, guys. I don't know why we didn't do that a while ago. This is all. I guess like you guys locking in, sitting on the bleachers as kids begin to get up and leave, talking about tomorrow. You are now left in the empty gym. Do you guys? Everybody was begging for Ichiro to do it, and I feel bad not acknowledging it. But do you guys want to take a peek around and see if there's anything you can find, or you want to just leave?
Anything we can find?
There was something discarded during. I'm not gonna say when.
I dig through the trash.
No, discarded on the ground.
Oh,
I dig through the ground.
Hittori's throw up.
Ew.
No, that was in a bucket.
Oh.
Something else came off of him. Do you want to give me perception check, Alex?
Sure.
Go for
I
it.
do.
9. You see a pair of Carnotaurus horns sitting on the ground.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
Sorry.
Oh.
You could eat those.
You see a pair of Carnotaurus horns sitting on the ground where Hittori last stepped.
That's like a carnivorous bull, dude.
Okay. Why would I want that?
You could eat them.
Why would I want that? Leaves.
I
Carnichiro.
don't see what this has.
Carnichiro sounds
Something-
like Mexican-Japanese fusion.
Like, yeah, Kosuke goes over. He just like puts the horns up to like Kosuke's head. He just like mimics him.
Hey, don't try to steal my thing.
It's my thing.
It's like, do you get it?
He was so muffled.
Yeah, that was very funny.
It's his inner brain.
Still, I don't know if I'm comfortable eating something that came off of one of my classmates.
He makes an incredibly good point. And I don't know if I can find fault in his argument.
Even if you could be a dino.
He's already been a dino.
You could be one again.
True. I've been a dino. What is
I've
this
been a dinosaur. I love it. Alex,
Gross.
can you be Trump Chiro?
Well, you could just.
No.
You just
Can you be Obama Chiro?
you could just like shave off a little bit into like something you're eating.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Is this?
Well, I'm just saying you just like wouldn't have to think about it.
This is
Eat the bugs. Eat the bugs.
Fuck it, that was your wife.
I like it.
I guess
Definitely how Kosuke convinces him.
it's just so horrible, but I'll take them.
I'm just not sure. I mean, okay.
Anytime
Maybe
you guys,
my morals are fucked up.
anytime you guys like, kind of start talking in character, I just immediately see it as like a genuine in character conversation. Just so you know, from here on out. So what's the what is the verdict? Ichiro only. Is it leave the horns, toss the horns, save the horns, or eat the horns?
I'll save the horns. I
Okay.
could not bring myself to eat them.
Okay. Pop them into a plastic bag that you had eaten a sandwich out of
So-
days ago and
Sorry.
seal it on up.
What fake ass lizard?
Carnotaurus.
Whatever, bro.
Didn't ask.
Bro asked.
Thanks.
I hate you, dude. All right. Now you guys, you want to leave the gym? Anything else you want to look at?
I don't think so.
All right.
Me personally, no.
Not really. All right. You guys head back
I've
to
thought
your
about it,
dorm.
and I don't want to.
Do you guys? Well, sorry, I'm not forcing you to head back to your dorm, but do you guys want to spend the rest of the day practicing, trying to get stamina down off of a move, increasing your skills, you know, your base skills, doing whatever you have the free time, buying anything, reading or playing anything?
Certainly not that last thing.
I don't play.
I think I would like to get my stamina down.
Okay.
I'd like to try for freeze jet kick that I just raised the stamina of.
Yeah, get it back down to what you had it before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Is it just 1 point at a time?
Yeah, hold on. Players, this is for people who were wondering, this is also new. Anyone who's watching us like in VODs, because we have people who catch up. When it comes to designing your quirk and then attacks, players can lower their stamina cost by taking a free time action to practice using their moves, removing a stamina from the total. The lowest amount of stamina any move can cost is equal to the number of tags on it, which is not necessarily everything, but some of you have a fair amount of tags. Definitely not. You can only have up to 3. So, I mean, lowest anything's going to cost is 3. To do this, I am just going to have you attempt to use it as an attack. You just need to succeed in using it as an attack. So, Kosuke, you're heading outside. What are you practicing? Just freeze jet kick on like a tree outside? Are you asking anyone to spar with you?
If anybody else is training something. Homura, are you training once?
Yeah, I will.
What are we using?
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw? You want to practice chainsaw, girl?
No,
No, actually, no.
I'll use the tree.
No, I'll do my chain launch kick.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, you could do the chainsaw if you want. I just mean canonically, I cannot kick a chainsaw.
You could try.
Get chainsawed, bitch. You could try. Homura, fuck around and find out Yoshino over here. All
And
right.
yes, yeah,
Why
no,
not
I
try?
can try.
Ichiro, do you want to practice upgrading any of your
Test my
skills or
limits.
removing stamina?
Low key, I could remove the stamina.
Well, all right. So, Kosuke,
Yeah.
you are targeting a tree. This AC is 6.
Fuck.
Why'd you say fuck?
Mine's only 5.
I don't know if I could do it.
You got this. I have faith in you. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time we did this on stream, we all failed.
Oh yeah.
Crap.
So we'll go down the line. Kosuke, go ahead. You get the
15.
15. All right. So last we saw of Freeze Jet Kick, it is you activating your cold fire and boosting back, kind of Shinra style, I believe, before hitting
Yes.
the like over the head arcing kick down.
Yeah,
What?
very, you can kind of imagine like a kind of an Ida kick.
Okay. Back then, the
But
fire, I'm sure, was a
off
little bit more
this-
wild. How is he restraining
Yeah.
himself now?
It's like I wouldn't say it's anything like I'd say probably when he's in his hero costume,
Mm-hmm.
the point of his gauntlets is that so that they do kind of look like pretty much like Iron Man beams at that point,
Yeah, the aperture.
like the end of a rocket.
Mhm.
But I think just like barefoot, it's probably just like it's now pretty much solely coming off of the sole. It's kind of not overtaking his whole foot.
Okay.
So it's kind of like yeah, that way it increases the amount of force. There's no conflicting pressures going on.
Sorry, I just realized I could put Shaye's. Oh, someone said, "Wow, this is so cool. Is this like BNHA D&D?" This is. This absolutely is. All right. Yeah, you've successfully reduced some of the stamina cost for Freeze Jet Kick. Ichiro, what are you trying to lower the stamina of?
Gore.
Gore, your move for your bullhorns. It is. You don't need to double check. Yeah, go for it, dude. It costs 4. You only have 2 tags on it. Go for it. Give me a check with Gore.
Make it free.
What? You can't.
What?
But okay.
Make it.
Make it free.
Do you wish me to just gore something?
Yeah. You're attacking a tree nearby. At like.
Yeah, I was gonna say gore my tree.
All right. Let's.
Oh, I can't aim. Kosuke, watch out!
It is a control check
Oh,
because you.
no.
I mean, you could spend a one of the next experience that you get to change it to a different stat, but you know, up to you.
Oh my god. 4?
4 misses. You hit you hit Kosuke. No, you you just narrowly avoid the tree by accident, careening down and falling into the grass below. All right, Homura.
I'm gonna do Chainsaw Girl.
All right. Give it to us. What is that? Control?
I believe so.
Yeah. There's no tags on here other than it's a transformation. So go ahead.
8.
8 hits.
Oh wait, no, wait. I have a 4. I guess it'll
You wanna
probably still hit though.
yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to add another D6 on there?
I got a 10.
Nice. Your chainsaws were a little underperforming when you had it before. It used to cost 7 stamina. Now it's 6 again. You've made your chains sharper, more fast, more precise. How would you say that you've improved?
Shiny.
They're shinier. Yeah, fuck it. These chains shine even brighter in the evening sun. You guys see that as you're continuing your practice, other kids have begun to come out and practice their moves in preparation. Kyo walks out, Sosuke and Amara in tow. As they see you, they hit you with the, "Oh, You guys are also getting ready. I had no idea. And Sosuke goes, why are you lying to them? You just watched them do this out the window for like 20 minutes. And he goes, Sosuke, stop talking. Amara laughs at him before smacking him upside the head, but with like the comedically loud slapping sound. And then a gong as she skips on by to practice her moves at the nearby forest. Or at least like the nearby patch of trees. I wouldn't call it a forest. In tow, of course, everybody else follows. Or at least a sizable amount of your class. Hittori, Alina, Elias, Amara. Amara again. There's like, she keeps coming out in like droves. There's like 60 of her outside. Akihiko, who doesn't know what's going on. He just saw people ganging up outside and was like, this looks fun. And of course, Sukara, Rory, who else? But it ends up being a pretty exciting night. Kyo takes, using his power, a nearby tree section and turns it into smaller wood pieces. He aligns those pieces in a sort of square shape as other students gather up some rocks and surround the area. Alina is quick to strike her thumb against her right thumb against her left palm like a match, and with it she kind of skips a little sparking flare into the center, and it begins to light. It's when you realize that once you're done practicing and you kind of sweating, that the other kids who are finished practicing are now just hanging out outside in a little bonfire circle. Do you guys want to stay? Do you want to get moving, go get some sleep?
No, we should check it out.
Yeah.
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 Group hangout.
What are our friends doing?
Once you guys finish up, I want to say you guys are tired, but I don't know if it's like, are you switching into some relaxing casual clothes, or are you just falling on the grass in your hero uniform?
Yeah, I'm just like,
I'm gonna
like
stay in my uniform.
yeah, but just like jack it off.
Whoa.
Just like what?
No.
What?
It cut.
Nothing
Nothing happened. It cut a little weird. It just made it. It just sounded funny as fuck.
Oh, jacking off. I get it.
Okay. Someone said, did the group get their bag out of the locker room? Did you know the bag with the weed and all of Clean Knight's stolen weapons?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have it.
You're holding it right now.
It's right here.
Hey guys, look at this.
It pulls out weed. Whoa!
Pulls out your trigger.
Oh my
Let's
god.
all smoke weed and play with Clean Knight's weapons.
Oh my god. Fastest way to give a guy a heart attack. Sorry. I forgot that I have a little photo of everyone in class. So much easier than checking the site. The only ones not out here, obviously, are Mitsuru, EI. You know what? Give me a perception check real quick. I need to make sure that you guys know someone's here.
Yeah, of course.
But I will say some of the other kids have actually gone and pulled out like little soda liter bottles. It's become a bit of a hangout.
11.
11. Shaye, you are the only one right now who sees her. Where is it? As Homura kind of turns, she realizes that Nanashi is just standing right next to her, holding like a little peach tea drink. Not looking at her, but kind of as it, you know when you stand next to someone in the way that you're like, oh, I'm with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how she's standing right next to you. Kosuke?
Sorry, I was caught up in drawing a doodle of Ichiro goring someone in half.
Jesus Christ. Where?
On the back of my character sheet.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, Shaye,
Dry man.
Shaye, I will say, smoking that weed at some point probably going to be a necessity if you don't want to throw it away.
I got a 12
I know.
on seeing that.
We just eat it.
I mean, you get health back.
Just eat it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kosuke, you realize that like the three of you are kind of standing near each other, and Nanashi is standing close enough that you'd be like, when the fuck did she get here?
Probably here before us.
Ryunosuke is not outside. It's essentially every sociable person in your class. Tsutiko, Rory, Sukara, Akihiko, Amara, Kyo, Sosuke, Shingo, Alina, Hittori, everyone else. You guys can actually hear the sound of someone hitting the glass behind you. No one else seems to turn around to see it, but someone is clearly face against the glass right now. I don't know if you want to scan and try and see if you can find who it is.
Yeah, sure.
Does Nanashi just believe Homura is her best friend? She's been given no proof to disprove otherwise.
Yeah, we're homies.
Wait, am I doing another perception to see? Please.
Yeah, Nanashi thinks Homura is her friend because she keeps noticing her when no one else does.
True.
Anyway, am I doing a perception to see who's
Now,
resting in
yeah.
this glass or whatever?
Yeah. What did you get?
Oh, an 8.
You can't seem to find who it is. You scroll each
Whatever.
floor trying to pay close attention to the windows, but you just can't seem to find them. Shaye, Alex,
Yeah.
what'd you get?
Ooh, 15.
You immediately spot, it's not that this window is dark, is in a dark room. It's completely black because Nia is completely shoved up against it. Two big round eyes staring down at the group having the bonfire down below. She is quickly rounded up by some mop/broom-esque tool and then pulled off the window, which, using the suction, looks like whoever's got her is pulling the window concavely as if it's gonna like shatter off, until finally like a wet popping sound echoes through the area. Everyone turns around to look at the dorm building, but Nia is no longer connected to the window.
I'm sad.
Nanashi turns to Homura like, "This is a great party, right?"
Hell yeah, it is. You got me mid-stretch.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. That's exactly probably when she would catch Homura, just like when it's the most inopportune to respond. As you guys round up, you spend a few hours chatting, hanging out with some of your classmates. The topic of tomorrow comes up, and people seem a bit anxious. Hittori and Alina, being not Japanese, or at least not fully Japanese, and by that I mean being from different countries, give the like, "I don't believe I'm quite aware of how your country does provisional license exams. Is it anything like England?" And Alina goes, and Hittori goes, I agree. Do any of you, I would say if any of you want to respond with real My Hero knowledge, could you give me general education, or no, sorry, quirk education. Oh, we got a posture check and a hydrate. Do any of you guys, and that, I mean, of the 3 autistic people in here, 2 of who've had a My Hero hyperfixation, want to try and tell him?
How it's done in Japan.
How it's done in Japan?
It's done in Japan.
How it's done in Japan.
How it's done. Well, you see.
First, we take a test where we fight or something. It's a combat round, and then it's a rescue round.
Give me
I don't
general.
know if we know that.
No. So,
No,
well,
we don't.
He's
So that's
doing a
what
bit. But do you want to give me quirk education
Yeah, no.
to see if Kosuke knows?
I mean, like, I don't know how much I would know, and I'd just be like, it's literally just a big. Like,
That's
I
what.
don't
Well, I'm
know.
saying roll quirk education to see how much you would know.
Okay.
We never get to use quirk education.
Yeah, for real. think I literally have a +2
Ooh.
bonus in it too.
I have a +5.
Damn.
Oh.
Who's
got a
Blumpmaster?
12. I got 12.
Yeah, dude. You know that there is several different tests they will use. Of them, search and rescue and the battles of some kind are in the mix. You know that there's sometimes they do team battles, sometimes they do gathering points, sometimes they do tags or like a flag football style, trying to take things from other people. Slime friend would also okay. People are stacking bonuses. You relay basically what you said in the Australian accent to some degree. Hittori does ask, though, like,
what would you say is the expected passing rate? It's not quite high in England, I'll tell you that.
Alina is like,
Yeah.
it's not like in America.
It's pretty low here. I'd say.
An island nation does need to be somewhat concerned on who they practically hand out quirk provisional licenses to.
He scratches underneath his chin.
I have to ponder the success rate of such an... It can't be
I
over
think
half.
5%.
Surely you jest.
It's a stupidly small number. Definitely a single digit.
Everybody immediately grows anxious surrounding the bonfire. Kyo goes, oh, fuck. I'm so not passing this. Amara, you can see her face droop like a womp.
Sorry, gang.
Sukara and Rory kind of in opposition.
You know, that's
Now, y'all really don't understand. I'm not about that. None of them numbers. I don't really, see things like that. I'm personally planning on walking out of there with my provisional license. Rory being, of course, in tow. Of course! I'm not gonna lose. Who cares if it's 2 or 3 or 17 or whatever percent? All I need to know is I'm a pass or fail, and more often than not, I'm a pass when it comes to stuff like this. I got this in the bag. A few of them share similar sentiments, of course. Goro gives an I'll be giving it my all, which is usually enough. But of course there's the doubters too. Nanashi going, oh god, I'm probably not gonna be able to pass. They're gonna be so mad at me. Continuing on, what do you guys think, Kosuke? Do you think you guys will pass fail?
Hopefully.
I feel like we have a pretty good chance. I think the last time I checked, it's like the last exam they had, it was like a 50% passing rate. So
Yeah, but they're
pretty
fucking us now.
Goro interjects with Kosuke and goes,
No, I think he is right. Last test they did, it was about a 50% pass rate. Homura, what makes you so doubtful of this?
Wait, did All Might retire in our game?
no. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Your meta knowledge is of no use here.
No, because that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they lowered it to like 5% in the anime. They made it. I'm pretty sure it was like they were like literally only less than 5% of you can pass, not like maybe that's the percentage.
Yeah, I checked the wiki and I'm like, oh, it says 50, not 5.
But then it also.
But then it does say 5 after. Once they were like,
Yeah.
it was the year prior. They did get 50% pass rate, but
No, that's Homura checking the wiki. Wanted to fix that
Oh.
mistake.
the
Be like,
provisional
sorry.
license wiki.
Yeah, the real wiki, not the My Hero fan
Yeah.
wiki.
Also
Alright.
learn, guys.
Yeah, no, you're good. You don't have to worry about that. All right, so Kosuke, pass, fail, what do you think?
Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of.
It's more so you. Like, does Kosuke believe he will pass?
I mean, I'll certainly give him my all.
All right.
He's
Not confident.
thinks back to the raid a little bit.
Ichiro,
This is bad.
confident
Man, that's what I was
Foregone
gonna say.
conclusion.
or overconfident?
No, I don't believe that's the case.
Too much.
No, I
confidence.
don't believe that's the case. Arrogant.
I don't believe so.
All right.
Egotistical.
Homura.
Asshole.
I think we will all be fine.
All right.
Don't have to cut anybody in half.
With that, you guys
talking
finish
to me?
up. Yeah.
Yes.
I
With
cut
that-
you in half.
Oh my God, Homura!
How could you?
So begins her villain arc. The stream ends. My Villain Academia Class 1C starts next week. Okay, we say that, but
Okay,
as if like
permanently dead.
nobody's died in this campaign ever.
Yeah.
Pretty important.
Not
It'd be
only
a pretty good twist.
Yeah.
I mean, not as we did it. It's pretty like out of nowhere, but
All right. With that, the party comes to a close. Alina absorbs the nearby fire into her system before it's put out, and the gang is quick to clean themselves with. I don't actually know if you guys have seen this ability before, but Tsukara performs an action unseen, and you guys watch as hordes of ants begin to descend upon the ash and spread it amongst the grass and the foliage around where you are. Nobody acknowledges this, be it they don't see it or be it they know that he can do this. Either way, everybody heads back into the dorm to go to sleep for the night. And is preparing for bed. Kosuke.
yes, sir.
Oh, alright, I'm trying to find a information about something for you, but it's okay. It's not absolutely necessary.
Well, okay.
Don't say that. Oh. Stuff about Rento. Icy Reaper, thank you for the $1. Non-canon movie where all of you guys are villains. That would
That'd be
actually
really
be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if we
Get that for the heroes.
We meet a mysterious person that like knocks us out, and then we all just like group hallucinate a universe.
I was thinking evil universe versions of us.
Yeah, alternate universe.
Well, I mean, I was immediately thinking that we were playing as the evil.
All right.
Well, yes.
Kosuke, when
But
you
yeah,
go to
no,
bed
like, it's
tonight,
just
this is what I was looking for. Sorry, I have so many notes. Yeah. You want to give me that?
Oh, he's sleeping.
Die.
Sleep
He's
apnea.
keeping Ichiro up.
Kosuke,
Kosuke.
keep
You
it down,
gotta
man.
get that sinus fixed, dude.
I swear to God, it was deviated.
So last time you had a dream about Rento was when his early childhood. He was born in Hokkaido. You remember seeing, almost feeling his memories of running around town in the cold north and like what his life was like promptly. You saw how he had his village attacked at a young age and he was trapped beneath rubble, screaming and howling during heavy winds, sure no one would come to save him before a dazzling hero pulled him out, and he made his vow that one day he would spend the rest of his life saving others. Now, after drudging those memories up, you're forced to see, I say forced, it's more of being taken along with, of his early days being accepted into UA's 1B hero course. You saw his relentless drive, his confidence, sometimes overconfidence, and of course, the sprouting or beginning of his practice and mastery of pressure. You watch as he, almost like how you have intuitively learned some of his moves that you remember using. The explosive bursts of force, the pockets of vacuums that he creates, the launching at breakneck speeds. But despite all this versatility,
I was gonna say, I like to imagine pressures like slightly activating as I'm sleeping.
You're
dreaming about this.
Your bed sheets are like fucking shot off you.
Yeah, they're just like whoa, 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 whoa. Like they're tucked into my mattress, so they're just like like a heavy wind is in there.
It's like when people put fans at the end of their bed and the bed like blows up like a circus tent.
Exactly.
Despite this varied versatility, he hit a wall early on, and his power lacked the impact compared to his peers. You see visages of blurred figures in green and in red, and another figure in yellow. This one a little bit easier to spot out. This one looks familiar even. Still, his presence was undeniable amongst his classmates. He was charismatic, he was cocky, and he formed close bonds with people. Him and his 4 friends pushed each other constantly, trying to be powerhouses of Class 1B, all fighting to be the #1 student, but standing alongside each other as comrades. Their second year hit, and reality set in that no matter how much effort he put in, he was not going to get stronger. And that's when he started falling behind. He was once brimming with confidence, but now he felt the creeping fear crawling into the back of his mind that he probably won't ever be strong enough to catch up to them. And in that moment, you shoot awake to the ever so familiar sound of Ichiro's alarm clock.
Ichiro.
Do from Mitsuru's wall behind you. Sorry. You guys are now up, or at least Ichiro is up. Kosuke, you're definitely up. Homura, have you gotten used to sleeping in?
It depends on Katamari.
On top of you.
All right, I'm up.
Yeah. Just too heavy.
Yeah. He purrs too loud.
Alfred did make a point. Yeah, Kosuke, you got like cold AC temperature wind in your room?
Yeah.
Like when you leave an AC on in a closed room and come back in, you're like, ooh!
Yeah, I'm a little chilly. I wake up with pressure on, so I don't have that natural cold resistance.
Demon Dude asked if any of you guys, your classmates, notice your scars, and that is no. Or if they do, they're students, and that's not really something you ask another kid in your class. People have definitely noticed all of you guys and your scars, but none of them have ever even thought about, like, hey man, how'd you get that? They have thought about it. They're just not dumb enough to do it. Especially with classmates like Mitsuru and Ei, and you know, nobody wants to question anyone. Bright and early, you guys hear the sound of the bus just outside, preparing to depart. It honks out. You can hear the engine roaring in the front, the ch of the wheels, or I guess that's the gas, the brakes kicking in. I forget what the pressure is.
Pressure.
No!
Pressure.
Under pressure.
Kosuke reference.
Is that a motherfucking Kosuke Oijiro reference? You guys gather up. You get into your hero costumes, and it's time to get on the bus. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get on the bus.
All right. I'm gonna change us over to the whiteboard in just a sec. You guys are also in. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So what I was laughing about earlier is Shaye doesn't have a speaking and a not speaking profile thing because
Why am I still best genus?
Because
Homura?
it's when you're not talking, your hair sucks back in. It's really cute.
All right.
But it's my only way of not having you dimmed out. But now I have the bounce effect too. It's really funny. Anyways, you guys arrive right at the I forgot. Sorry, where is it? At the provisional license exam area, which is a giant stadium. Getting off the bus, you guys see expansive lines of kids at various schools. You are told exactly where to line up. Lining up right behind your fellow comrades and students. You guys are going in order of class and in that order, seating row and number. So you guys are in the very dead end. Actually, let me see who you are next to. You know when you would be in class and you'd all go somewhere with the school and you'd see kids from other classes that you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Oh shit, you guys are here too."
Dude, when I went to Washington D.C., I ran into my cousin at
What?
the same convenience store
What?
because we were both taking our field trip
Oh,
to Washington D.C.
Oh, okay.
and both of our buses stopped at the same convenience store. It was very strange.
That's insane. Were you like blown away by that?
Yeah, I was like, "Hello,
Cousin.
hey cousin,
Hello, cousin.
let us go DC. See the Nazi museum."
Okay. So you guys, now that you're lined up in the back of the class, 1B and 1A are also right next to you guys. And it's really rough because as you're lined up and you are lined up into the back because, as you know, you are the back of the class, seats 20 through 17. That means you are also right next to Naito Monoma, Reiko Yanagi, and Hiryu Rin. But also from 1A, Izuku Midoriya, Minoru Mineta, and Momo Yaoyorozu. Very weird lineup in the back, by the way.
Yeah.
All right.
I forget, what is?
Yeah.
Did you describe Nanashi's outfit? You did, but I don't remember.
Very
What it was.
stealthy.
Cool.
Fuck off. Sorry, let me get it up.
Sorry.
It's
No,
hard
that
to
was
perceive.
that was just really funny.
It's a subtle stealth-based costume, a blend
It's like Kill Bill kind of
camouflage bodysuit, but also it's black. It fits to the environment. She's got pattern and fabrics that change, but also it's like very it's very solid Snake, but with like
old Snake. Like, cause in Metal Gear Solid 4, that was like the fucking.
But it's
technology
very
they were showing off.
Solid Snake and Winter Soldier in that she's got
Okay.
arm
the
cover
arm
and
thing.
and a mouthpiece that covers her face.
Yes.
Why are you looking at in front of you and just like looking? Because I think no, you're at the very end.
She's in the back row.
Yeah. She's right in front of you
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
She turns back and gives you the like excited hand wave as you're all being counted off. All right, let's go over. And he starts walking through. You're here. He passes Nanashi. Here, missing. Here. God, Nanashi probably should have checked before we got on the bus. And she grabs him by the collar and pulls him down and goes, "Sir, I'm literally right here." And he goes, "Oh, okay. Sorry, here." Reiko Yonagi, who's standing next to Ichiro, and Hiryu Rin leans over. "I feel like I've seen you guys before. You're 1C, right?"
Yep.
"Yeah, one of your friends is in our club. Didn't you come by to join?"
Which club?
"In the paranormal club?"
Oh yeah.
Do you not remember?
Oh yeah.
This is back in volume 1, I believe, when you guys were investigating about Mitsuru. You went to the club that he was in. and
Oh yeah.
this is the Paranormal Activity Club, who believes that Mitsuru is possessed
Yeah.
by a ghost.
It's half right.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need you anymore. So what's up?
What? Sorry,
You're
guys.
useless.
I'm so sorry for the voice I have to do, but Monoma turns to you. And he goes, "You're getting pretty cocky for extras. You don't need us." And you, everybody around it, first off, like, you watch as one of the girls from the front, you don't know her name, walks up, clearly beelining for Monoma before he starts maniacally laughing, saying that if anyone doesn't need anyone, it's the UA does not need Class 1C, that's for sure. Before he is swiftly taken out with a karate chop from Itsuka Kendo, the representative of Class 1B. She immediately offers a very deep bow and says, "I'm so fucking sorry for him," and uses his
Late uncalled for.
bold coming from you, out of character, by the way.
What did you say?
He said, what did you, yeah, wait, say it again.
Huh?
Say what you just said.
Before I said,
To Kendo.
Brother.
It's gone.
I said not. We don't need you anymore.
No, you.
There you go.
After that, you
What did you
said
just
it
say
again.
to Kendo? All right, Akihiko.
It's left the.
He said
it's
that
left
was
the line
rude.
space. Okay.
He called them rude, even though he just told them that they're not needed anymore. But Kendo is using Monoma's limp body to also bow down in apology before Momo Yaoyorozu steps in and goes, "Is everything all right?" Minoru Mineta behind her, like, "Yeah, guys, cut it out." Deku being like, "Guys, I think it's already over. Sorry, he's kind of
Recognize that
weird."
voice anywhere.
Yeah. What's up, slime? He taps you up.
Hey man, how's it going?
You know what's crazy? Toru, because Bakugo is not here, Toru is in the 4th position right in front of Deku. But that's so funny because that means that Reiko Yanagi, Nanashi Harukari, and Toru Hagakure are all right near each other. And this is the first time I think they've all been near each other, and all of them have such similar quirks.
Rico?
Reiko is the girl who's
Ghost.
spectral. She can like float.
She got
through-
telekinesis.
Is it? Dude, this is the girl that I kept thinking could like pass through objects.
Oh yeah.
Either way, they're all creepy quirks, or like,
Yeah.
I guess, paranormal-esque quirks. Her quirk is poltergeist. That's crazy. I think that is the one character in the entirety of
Wait.
of My Hero Academia that I never get her quirk right upon remembering her.
What about the
What if
guy
you
don't
with the,
think
the
about-
like trench coat with the skull head?
Are you talking about ectoplasm?
That's ectoplasm.
The guy who can.
Oh, ectoplasm.
Which is crazy because he and Twice have the same quirk. But everybody
Yeah, his
always.
quirk has
Yeah.
nothing to do with ectoplasm. I don't know.
Well, it's because he like throws up ectoplasm and they form through it.
I guess.
Yeah, I think he can only duplicate himself, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Twice
like
can do like anything.
same quirk essentially, just duplicating. Twice's is just
Yeah.
better.
For real. And he's not a freak either.
Yeah, he's a pretty normal dude actually. Does he just look like that?
Ectoplasm?
kinda-
Yeah, he has like a... He's normal except for his mouth.
Oh my god, yeah.
Have we seen art of him?
Outside of
Yeah,
his
he has
thing.
like a... He has like a...
Oh my god, yeah, he's
casual
creepy as fuck.
sketch.
I'm so sorry, I don't mean that.
He kind of looks like Shoji.
Here, I'm gonna
Oh.
send a picture to game discussion. This is ectoplasm.
He's got a big
Ecoplasm.
smile.
Oh my god, he's like
like
fucking.
Slimer.
Oh my god, who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
He looks the fucking guy from Blue Lock.
Oh, Ego.
Yeah, Ego.
Oh.
He actually kind of does now that you say it. Oh my god. Anyway, this is the first time that this character has shown up, but it feels so weird because he looks just like Deku. I can't do this voice. It's Bryce Pappenbrook. But as you guys are all dispersed after being counted up, I didn't even got to. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, you just said Bryce Pappenbrook. That was enough.
As you guys are set free, essentially, once you're counted up, your class is told to just basically hang around the area, and they're gonna go sign you in. Clean Knight leaves with, is it Vlad or is it Blood Vlad or just Vlad? I feel
Vlad
like
King?
Blood King Vlad.
Blood King.
No, it's just Vlad King, I think.
Oh, Vlad.
Vladimir Blood King.
Blood Hero Vlad King.
Oh, yeah.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, we just keep saying different fucking names for him that just aren't right.
Gore King Vlad.
Mr. Blood.
Mr. Blood.
Blood Miser.
God, sorry, I just saw him today. Eraserhead,
Oh.
Vlad King, and Clean Knight all leave to go sign you guys in, which doesn't take very long. But as it's going on, I believe they're not Shiketsu. It's another school.
Vlad King's civilian art has him with like a fat.
Yeah,
bulldog.
he looks like a what I imagine
Bulldog.
a Kabuki man looks like. Like he's got the like big forehead, the eyebrows going down. He's very Kabuki themed, but also how does he hide that big ass forehead, dude?
Goggles.
Ketsubutsu Academy High students approach you guys, clearly talking to Deku and Class 1A before kind of turning around and saying, well, if it isn't the winner of the UA Sports Festival, it's nice to make your acquaintance. And he holds his hand out. He's followed by a few students from his hero course. He has black hair with green and black with yellow straps that go under his arms. Otherwise, his chest, his arms are somewhat exposed. And everyone seems to be somewhat buddy-buddy with him. Homura, is it?
How do you know me?
Dude, you won the UA Sports Fest. How do you know me?
Yeah. Okay, no, you're right.
Schizomera. Who told you that?
He thinks everyone's a part of New World.
I mean, dude, after the shit you've been through, that's such a justifiable way to live at this point. He holds his hand. Do you shake his hand?
Yeah, sure.
Can you give me a fortitude check?
Wait, sorry, who is this?
Do you want to give me? You don't know. You've never met this guy before, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
He's not UA. Shaye,
Oh.
15.
you feel your entire body pulse with a vibrating, like it makes you almost feel like you're gonna throw up for just a second, but you pull your hand away before it can latch on. He goes, sorry, the name's Yoshino
Weirdo.
from Ketsubutsu
Oh.
Academy. And he looks over to you and leans in and goes, just so you know, you guys are going down. This isn't the UA Sports Festival, baby. This is real life shit. And he leans over, kind of looking at the rest of your friends, and goes, yeah, definitely no way you third raters are going to get past even the first round. And then laughs as he throws his hand off and rejoins the other Ketsubutsu students who take off, giving you teasing looks as they walk around or away. I don't know
We
if you
have to
want.
destroy them.
What?
We have to destroy them.
This is Yoshino.
Yeah, I'm giving him like the disgusted Homura face.
Yeah.
Soul Eater.
Like when they look at what's his name?
Yeah. Did we make an emote out of that?
It's the knife emoji, I think. Or no.
Your
It's the
guys'
pathetic.
school uniform sucks.
No, we
What'd you
didn't do
say?
it.
Icy Reaper, thank you for the $1
You were-
donation. Punch the man in the fucking punch that man in the dick or gut right now.
You just wear gray polos.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, no, they're in their hero uniforms now.
Well, yeah.
But
I was saying
but
their
he
school-
know.
their
Yeah,
school
you're like those
uniforms.
uniforms fucking blow. Ichiro punched his face and hit his friends. You guys just are wailing on the Ketsubutsu students.
We'll take kindly to bullies.
Bullies you.
Beats the crap.
You guys ready?
You're
Do you want to
Are we
survey?
standing in the box right now?
No. You're outside.
Okay.
I just have this up because, I mean, there's no point in making the box bit. Everybody knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are slowly filtered into the building. You're gonna be walking through several tunnels. You go down some steps. Do you want to peek around at the nearby students, see if you can see anything? Get an assessment of your, your enemies, your combatants.
Yeah, I'll try and suss out someone who looks strong.
All right. Give me quirk education. What the fuck is the other school called, Shaye?
Piketsu?
Shiketsu.
Shiketsu.
Sorry.
Wait, why is Class 1A and B also here?
Everybody's here.
Do they not split them up?
No.
Lame.
Why did they split them up?
So, like, you wouldn't know your schoolmates, like, quirks?
Yeah, that's fair.
So you'd, like,
Oh, so
Oh,
you
no.
wouldn't have an advantage.
yeah.
It's kind of funny because that's like so unfair to everybody else though, because you're the only school that doesn't get that. Like everybody knows what your quirks are because of the UA
Yeah,
Sports
true.
Festival. I never understood.
Well,
I feel like that
kind
was
of a-
just
that was kind of a bit
Horikoshi.
in the show.
Yeah.
That was kind of a bit in the show too. They
It
were like,
still is.
everybody knows what we can do.
It still is.
Yeah.
But
True.
also like, why split them up? You know, like it's not like anyone else. Like oh, God forbid I get an advantage on at least the people I know. But no, I have altered it slightly.
I got a 13 on looking for strong people.
All right. Your eyes slowly glide across the competition before you find Inasa Yaorashi. He was a top recommended student for UA, but he withdrew his application. You remember when you were applying to UA and you had to go through admissions, you had, of course, people in your dad's company who helped, or not your dad's company, but your dad employed to help you apply, write down your application, get you what you needed to, and a few conversations with them, will I get in, blah, blah, blah. You remember hearing, no, it's not that bad. I mean, you're no Inasa Yorashi, but... And inquiring about it, you realize, like, oh shit, who is this guy? A quick Google search, you saw some nice headlines about him in his time in middle school, which is weird, because you don't really hear not a lot of people make headlines doing crazy shit before they're already in high school for Hero Association work. But his Gale Force power is incredibly powerful. His quirk is known, at least to the few who keep their eyes out. Other than that,
Yeah, I elbow Homura and Ichiro. Like, I say we watch out for that guy.
Yeah, he looks pretty
I,
cracked.
hear- I hear he messes with the wind. What did you just say?
He looks cracked.
Oh, yeah, I thought you said something about crack.
That guy looks
No.
he does crack.
That guy looks like he's on crack. Guy, honestly, he kind of does.
especially as you say that, he turns and it's like, I'm so excited!
Okay. Dude, he
Oh,
literally
crap.
fucking bows his head into the pavement like the first time we meet him in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Leads.
Shaye,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
you feel an arm grab underneath yours and walk with you as if you are best
Oh, no.
friends. You turn your head to
Kami?
see Kami Utsushimi
Oh my god.
holding on to you, interlocking her fingers around yours excitedly.
Hello?
She gives a like, hey, bestie. Oh my god, girl, what's up? She smiles, and you immediately notice from the sharpened teeth that this is not Kami Utsushimi, whoever she may be, but indeed a close friend of yours. Do you know who it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Homer's smile drops.
She gives the like, oh my
What's
god,
going
I
on?
totally didn't know you were gonna be here, girl. Why didn't you text me? Like, pulls you away from Kosuke and Ichiro.
Does Homura know that person?
I have no idea.
Shaye, as you're pulled aside, of course, she begins to whisper. For obvious reasons, but she goes, girl, what are you doing here?
Taking the exam.
Yeah, but like, weren't they gonna switch up the schools or something? I didn't think you would be here.
Thought so too.
All right, well, whatever. Do me a favor.
Sure.
I need you to split up Class 1A for me. Touching her fingertips together like, please.
I can try. I'll
Great.
do my best.
I'm kind of doing something for a secret mission, and I really don't know if I can do it as it is. You'd be such a great help if you would just kind of separate them. Also,
Is there a specific person you want separated, or just...
she purses her lips like she
All of
wants to
them.
say, but she's been told not to. Can you give me persuasion to try
Alright,
and ask?
fine. Okay, maybe. Yeah. 10.
I'll say that's passable. She goes, I need to separate the blonde. Oh, and she covers her mouth. I can't say. I can't say. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. They're so listening to me right now. And she pulls her like lapel back a little bit, and you can see that there's a microphone.
Alright, that
Just-
helps.
Get the blonde boys separated. People begin to
Alright,
lean in,
alright.
going, Kami, what are you doing? And she goes, sorry, just toe-tugging it with one of my BFFs, coming back. And goes, Slay girl, I'll see you. Like saying these words is causing her physical pain. And skips off to rejoin the Shiketsu Academy students before being thoroughly reprimanded by her fellow classmates before leaving. All right, as you guys go out and finish your walk in the underground and enter a small closed-in building with bright blue and white walls, there seems to be a revitalized and excited man waiting for you, his hands clasped and his eyes wide open, with bloodshot veins crawling to the iris and through the sclera. He waits until the entire class is packed in. This guy looks cracked out. He goes, alrighty, students, I am so excited for you guys. Is everyone here and is everyone ready for the provisional license exam?
Yup.
No, but yeah, I was saying yeah. All right, students, today are you?
That's what this is!
Oh shit!
I thought this was a
Go.
gardening convention!
God, I love gardening.
All right, everybody. Thanks to some of our new sponsors, we were able to acquire expensive new equipment to be testing you today. A lot of this stuff is A lot of this stuff is new prototypes that we're testing out now, but I'm not supposed to say that part. God, I am just so excited. Who wants coffee? Sorry, there's no coffee left. I drank it all. Anyways, who's ready for the first section of the exam? He yells out into the crowd, to which more people... His yelling, by the way, is like blowing people's hair back. The first part of the exam is going to take place in the entire arena surrounding. You guys are going to take 3 tag points, and he tosses out... Other people obviously come out to deliver them to the crowds of students. You're going to take 3 tag points, put them somewhere on your body, grab a ball, and prepare for the next section. With that, you guys get 3 patches that'll apply to somewhere on your hero costume. Where would you like to put them?
My butt.
I put like one on my heart. I guess like one on my like thigh, like right thigh, and then like I don't know, I guess just like another one on my stomach.
All right, so where in total? Sorry.
It's like heart, stomach, right thigh on the front.
All right, Ichiro. You're putting 3
I'll
like
do-
laser tag points on you essentially. I don't know if you watched My Hero up to that or past that. I forget.
I'll put one on my chest, one on my back, and one on my right butt cheek.
Homura.
I'll do my heart, my right like bicep. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And left thigh, I suppose.
All right. After that, you are all given a ball. Students, you are going to take these balls, connect them to the points and targets, get them however they may get there, using analysis and AI data, using cameras surrounding the areas. We will be tracking who threw the ball and when to calculate who will be receiving points for what. After you've acquired 3 points, you'll be moving on to the next round, and you'll be able to. He continues to go on in this super fast manner of speaking. You're not even sure if you can get all of it, but essentially, you guys need 3 points. And once you receive 3 points, you will be able to leave the arena having passed this part of the exam. If you get hit 3 times or all of your points are hit, you will lose and you will not be able to proceed. You will be using the entirety of the arena, and along with it, several areas of the arena have been upgraded with state-of-the-art technology thanks to careful and cautious, caring donors of various different companies and organizations who are just looking out for the future of our hero society. There will be heroes on standby in case things get crazy, but all in all, this is going to be a very hands-off task. Is everyone good to go? Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. The walls immediately fucking topple down surrounding you. An arena the size of a small town is now available. With it, there is a massive earthquake, not literally, and the ground around you launches everybody from the center outward in a giant sphere. Where would you guys like to be launched? There is a few different options, and you can aim as you're going.
Launched?
Yeah. Not like several
drop it
hundred feet
in?
into the air, but like
Oh.
spring launched
Dropping in.
like a couple tens of feet away from the main area in a circle. You
Sounds
guys can go
painful.
to the city. You can go to the waterfall area, the forest area. You can go to the mountain area. You can go to the streets area.
I'd kind of like
Well,
to
wait,
head towards the forest.
What is like the objective?
You are trying to use
Ping-
the ball that
ping
you
people.
received in order to hit the targets on other people. If you can get 3 points, you succeed and move on. You got it?
Yes.
All right. So I do need some checks. As soon as this gets started, you guys watch as 1A and 1B clump together. However, 1C, as disorganized as it is, splits off into bunches of smaller groups. Nobody seems to want to work together, all slinking off into their own areas. But that doesn't stop the rest of the crowd. Groups from classes and schools all over crowd together as they charge towards 1A, 1B, and by proxy, 1C. Several tens of students using their quirks launch a barrage of missiles upon each and every class. Cleanite looking down at you guys, you look over at him and you realize this isn't something that's new. And you hear some of the kids from 1A and 1B talk about it. It was rumored about, but apparently every year at the beginning of the provisional license exam, because of the prolific nature of Hero School and UA Sports Fest and UA itself, the crushing of UA happens at the beginning of every exam, no matter who's proctoring it. People do not want to give UA a chance. And with that, they slam everything they have into attacking UA all at once to give themselves better odds. You guys included. Homura, you are specifically a target, but that doesn't mean that Ichiro or Kosuke are safe. Can I get reaction checks from all of you? As
Yes.
balls are thrown with heat-seeking, they are thrown underground, the entire ground around you, by the way, vibrating into an earthquake. Kosuke.
4.
Who got what?
4.
You got 4?
Oh my goodness.
12.
12?
Sorry, hold on a minute. 14.
All right. How do you guys dodge? But before that happens, you watch as the barrage of the tennis ball shaped or size, I guess, projectiles come hurtling towards you. Ichiro, you turn to run and immediately feel something hard slam into, let's see, your back. You hear as one of your buttons is pressed by a ball.
No
Kosuke,
kidding.
Homura, what about you?
As soon as I jump towards the forest, I use like a series of small bursts to just kind of flip around the balls that are headed towards me.
All right.
Skillfully dodging each one.
Homura?
I imagine she's got like a few chains out and is like smacking them away.
Like a net blocker.
Yeah.
You guys watch as Hittori casts them off with his tail. Alina erupts in a small inferno of fire. Rory is completely covered, blocking her, I guess, her whole body, and covers
Is
included.
that allowed?
Yeah! I mean, dude, what are you gonna do? Akihiko stands in one place, unaware of what's going on, as balls rain down around him, just narrowly avoiding him. Kyo and Sosuke are doing fine as Kyo enacts a small puzzle barrier of stone around him. Sosuke very easily and very nonchalantly turning them away as they fly towards other other students. Amara keeps doing the like I can't even make the sound effects, but you can hear she does like a little spin that turns into a tornado. She grabs her skirt and then like pulls her legs up into, a giant bow shape so that it goes under her. Sutiko turns to the side. Sukara is very carefully using his cricket legs to avoid each, as EI very easily Neo Matrix style dodges and blocks, moving them out of the way. Shingo, unaware of what to do, just kind of curls up into a ball as these small peltings of balls hit him in the back and activate his quirk. Mitsuru, literally, like you can see strands of Nia shoot out and stop them before they even hit, firing off in all directions as Elias nearby smacks the balls coming towards him as several of them stop. He smacks them a few times before releasing them right back at them. Ryunosuke is just getting hit in the back. Like, it's not even blocking, just on the ground, curled up. Nanashi is not being targeted. I mean, actually, you guys don't even know where Nanashi is right now.
She's got this in the bag.
Yeah. With that,
I thought that maybe she hit me at first
No.
and executed me silently.
Are you guys following me to the woods? I mean, I took.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would imagine you say something to them. You guys make it into the woods. Crawling along the stream provided. Is there anywhere that you want to set up or hide? There is trees all above you. We just, someone goes, or Alfred goes, we just hear a gunshot ring out as Nanashi catches a body.
Nah, I'm not hiding so far. I think I'm just gonna make my way to the waterfall, the little mountain rock.
Oh, you want to head to the waterfall?
Yeah, so I think I'm
Alright.
just gonna be following this stream.
Yeah. Is anyone else following? Is anyone staying
Yeah.
there? Straight to the
I
waterfall,
feel like we
guys?
should stick together. Yeah.
Yeah, just head darting back and forth as I'm
Alright.
moving along this river.
Let me clump you guys up and copy you. You guys arrive at the waterfall to see. Right across the river, meeting you out, bursting from the trees at the same exact time. Oh, sorry, these guys were here earlier. These were my placeholders.
Oh,
As Yosetsu Owase, Manga Fukidashi, and Ibara Shiozaki all arrive at the same exact time and see you guys. I don't know. Actually, yeah, give me... Ooh! Oh, fuck, that's right. Give me initiative. We get to battle. I will say, you guys get two kinds of actions. You
Yeah.
can either throw your ball, or you can make an attack action. You can attack these people. I forgot to say before, but I'll say it now. Any and all damage that you do is essentially set to stun here. Obviously, I'm intentionally doing that so you guys don't feel like
Yeah.
you're going all out. But if you were to like reel it back, this is essentially you guys holding back when you are making your attacks. Almost as if, imagine like everything you're doing is half damage. Once they get to half health, they're like, oh, I give up. Obviously, if you beat the shit out of someone past what they need, you're going to get disqualified. But attacks are fine. It's kind of like to stun them, almost.
yeah.
Give me sorry,
I mean,
not
yeah.
give me damage.
People returned into meatballs, so.
Yeah. Like, what else was supposed to happen?
It's crazy.
So give me,
6.
yeah, let's get initiatives. Can I actually see? I wonder if
11.
Master.
Oh my god,
What?
that's crazy,
Fucking
dude.
Blunt Master.
Oh, yeah.
You guys want to hear something nuts?
Huh?
Yeah.
Manga Fukidashi has a 6 in power.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
So obviously, I am toning him down. That's insane.
No, I mean, he is busted, though. He just, like, fucking says words.
And they happen.
are.
Yeah. But it is him, Ibara, and Yosetsu, who has.
Oh, man, I forget. How do I add the initiative? Oh, there we go.
Do you got it?
Yeah.
All right. Where is it? All right. So their speeds are. This is so weird. They have such busted stats. I'm so sorry, you guys. I mean, it kind of checks out considering they are Hero Core students. I should probably label
They're
them.
better than us.
Yeah, they're literally in a better class than you. They are in a class of their own, if I may be so blunt. I will add them to the initiative.
Is Yosetsu welder or drill?
Welder.
Okay.
So, Manga has a 4 in speed. And he got 17.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, fucking drill guy is my favorite of Class 1B.
He's based. Yosetsu also has a 4, and he got 12. Ibara has a 4 as well. Damn, dude, they're all cooking in speed. 18. Ichiro, what'd you get for speed?
I'll roll a. Bro, something's cursed.
Yeah.
I got another 4.
Oh,
You got another 4?
you got
Yeah.
weighted digital die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. It's 4.
You want to add that to your thing?
Oh,
Initiative tracker.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've been in combat.
oh.
All right.
Right,
Ibara Shiozaki is going to go first. She is going to use Grasping Halo. This is a 15-foot cone activation area centered around Homura. So Homura, let's see. No, it's just Homura. Homura, you need to give me a tempo check. And let me know what you get.
Ooh, 10.
All right. You are not stopped, but you are... Oh, no, sorry. She has to roll control. I didn't even roll control for her. To be fair, she has a 5 she has a 5 in technique.
Damn.
That blows.
Wait, sorry, what is our AC and our hero outfits?
It's +5. So whatever you have, +5. So she hit 14. Hers is a d6 +5 for damage, but she doesn't stun you. So she gives you 8 damage, and you feel thorny vines wrap around your legs and grab at your arms. You quickly are able to pull out before they can necessarily grip you. But next up is Manga. Manga Fukidashi. Oh god, dude, this is such bullshit. He yells out, "Boom!" And in a 30. Oh. Let's see. Does it reach? That's the question. It's 30 feet. And it has how long or how far are you guys trying? Oh, dude, it fucking stops right here, but you watch it collapse through the stone as Boom, in giant big onomatopoeia letters, falls into the water and redirects the river around it. He cast it, and it doesn't really matter if he hit or not because it's just out of his range. And then finally, Yosetsu Awase. He's just going to take parts of his hero costume that he's got, and he's going to weld certain bits into a item using spot weld, and that's his turn. Kosuke.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Do you want to attack or you want to ball throw?
I'll immediately use what I've honed. And
Yeah.
I'll make 4 shuriken.
Okay.
Hold them in between my fingers. And I'm gonna send them straight at Manga.
All right.
Let's
So Manga has an AC. Let's see. Where is this little thing? How the fuck do you calculate AC again? Sorry, it's been a while since we've been in combat. Holy shit. His AC is speed and technique. And Manga's speed is 4, his technique is so 7. He has a 13 for AC.
Okay.
You ready? Go for it.
Sorry. This takes a little bit long to
To get them.
add my little like
precision.
Oh my god, proficiencies.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
What?
21.
Oh! Yeah, dude, are you just throwing all of them?
Yeah.
Alright. How much damage?
That's 16.
Alright. 16 damage? Yeah, you whip these at him. How does he throw? Like ninja star throw, baseball throw, card throw?
Yeah, like pretty much like a card throw.
Okay.
Like really winds up for it. Like full body twist.
Alright. Homura. Sorry, the damage total is what? 16?
Yeah, it was 6.
You watch as each of these hit him and break off into pieces as he goes, ow, and you see ow, like, come out of his mouth and fall onto the ground below. Homura.
Are there still like vines around me?
There are.
I'm gonna get rid of those.
With.
Huh? I guess I'll use chainsaw.
Alright. You want to activate Chainsaw Girl?
Yeah.
Alright. You take the stamina and activate Chainsaw Girl. The chainsaws surrounding your body, especially around your legs, begin to tear at the vines below and eviscerate them. As they have shred. You watch as Ibarra gasps and goes, no! That's your turn. Unless you were able to attack? I don't think you are.
Probably not.
Alright. Ichiro, your turn. In the last turn of the session. Chichiro? Hello?
Hi. I was thinking, could I use this is maybe a little metagamey, but in deer form, could I horn shield a ball touch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I would like to switch to deer form.
Alright, dear Chiro, it is. You
Ah.
flip over, immediately summoning forth your set of deer horns and gaining your bonuses.
Stand back in fear of my power.
You've got 20 feet more for movement. You got +5 for perception, but only when you stand still or don't move for a turn. You can negate a damage roll. You got night vision. Oh, you have night vision. I guess it doesn't really work the same way, but fuck it. It's funny anyway. As soon as you activate your night vision, you see that beneath the waterfall, there's movement in the dark. And there is a hidden area behind it. At the top of it, 2 pairs of gloves steep looking down at you.
2 pairs of gloves?
Or sorry, a pair of gloves.
Hello? Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello.
You watch as the person watching you immediately jumps up and runs back behind the waterfall.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And you have swapped. So you transformed deer form, and that is where we're going to end session today. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We played a little bit longer. We also started a little bit late. If you guys like My Hero Class 1C, you should check it out on YouTube and Twitch at Sunpunch Studios, or play it for free in our Discord. Not that you have to play in our Discord, but it's free in our Discord. If you liked any of my players, you should check them out in the description. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys?
You guys got anything?